Good morning, students. Today we are going to study about the animal tissue. In previous class, we have already learned about the plant tissue. Now, you know animals are heterotrophs. So their body structure is very complex, and to work proper, there is requirement of different types of tissues. So, by an examples, we show you that our body made up of different organ and organ systems. To work properly, there is requirement of protection. So at first, there is a tissue required for protection, that is called epithelium tissue. Now, second thing is, different organs locate in different places. They don't disturb, and the materials which required for proper functioning, which comes to each part, means conduction required. So there is requirement of a special tissue which locate the organs conformly, provide protection around it from jerk, and conduct the materials, provide internal support, that is called connective tissue. Then you see our organs required to move. We also move from one place to another place. There is requirement in search of food, protection, etc. So there is a special tissue required in our body, helping movement, that is called muscular tissue. Then fourth, that all work properly, all our body system work properly. So there is requirement of controlling tissue, that is called nervous tissue. And this way, animal tissue categorized in four: epithelium tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, and nervous tissue. Now, we study about the epithelium tissue. Now, epithelium tissue is a pavement tissue. It makes a continuous sheet-like structure, closely packed. There is no intercellular spaces. Epithelium tissue lies on a membranous structure that is called basement membrane. Basement membrane consists of extracellular layer of collagen fiber and dense matrix that underline the epithelium tissue and separate from connective tissue. Then this tissue, epithelium tissue, is divided in many types according to three ways. So there are three ways. First way is arrangement of layers, second is cell shape, and third is its function. Now first, arrangement of layers. On the basis of arrangement of layer, it is of two types: simple epithelium, static epithelium. Simple epithelium, when epithelium consists of single layer, that is simple epithelium, and stratified epithelium when it is made up of more than one layer. Okay. Then second, base is shape. On the basis of shape, it is squamous, cuboidal, columnar. If shape is flattened, called squamous epithelium. If shape is cubical, called cuboidal epithelium. If shape is columnar, that called columnar epithelium, pillar-like shape. Then first, we study squamous epithelium. Squamous epithelium, it is called pavement epithelium because it make a floor outsider, and these cells are flattened. The nucleus present is in bulging nucleus, and its simple type means single layered epithelium, simple squamous epithelium, found in the organs where more efficient diffusion required, that in air sacs of lungs, woman's capsule of our kidney, and blood capillaries. The layer is very thin, so they easily diffuse out and in the materials. Then second is stratified epithelium. A stratified epithelium found in our skin, pharynx, buccal cavity, where regular wear and tear the tissue. Then we learn cuboidal epithelium. Here you see that one is cube shape structure appears and nucleus is round, centrally placed. Its simple cuboidal epithelium occurs in uriniferous tubules, in kidney and thyroid vesicles, a small salivary and pancreatic duct. And its stratified cuboidal epithelium found on the inner surface of our large duct of salivary duct, gland and pancreas, sweat gland, mammary glands. That all glands large duct consist of having a cuboidal, stratified cuboidal epithelium. Next, third type, columnar epithelium. Columnar epithelium pillar-like. The nucleus is oval, lies near the base, and its simple columnar epithelium found in our alimentary canal, stomach, intestine wall, and its stratified columnar epithelium found in the epiglottis, pharynx. That's why we study about the types of epithelium on the basis of their shape. Now in next video we study the types of epithelium according to their function. Okay, that we studied.